Hello, my Aquarius friends, and welcome to your financial philosophical card reading for the month of July. These cards are more like guides. For instance, if you're about to expect some bonuses in your life, or maybe you are in financial difficulties, there are all kinds of solutions in these cards and advice. So we will see here where it leads for the sign of Aquarius. So my Aquarius friends, here we go for your financial philosophical card reading for the month of July. Hello, my Aquarius friends, and welcome to your financial card reading for the month of July. As your first card here, we see that every little bit counts. Every gesture that we do financially counts. It might be important for us. Maybe there are some financial issues in our life. It's possible here. Maybe if you observe your bank account, the amounts that you see are not what you expect it to be. Anyway, it could be here with this card that always small amounts of money are disappearing. Maybe you don't know where this money is going, but mostly this card suggests that this disappears by plastic money. So maybe you're not aware, but also if we pay with plastic money these amounts disappear. So it has consequences on your budget. The other side is if we pay with card, our brain don't calculate. We don't pay attention to it mostly. We don't even ask for a receipt, or we throw the receipt immediately away. And of course, at the end of the month, then we see that we have spent certain monies that we might regret, or we think that are not necessary. Anyway, remember here that a lot of people came in financial difficulties by always spending small amounts of money that were unnecessary. It's no need for sometimes for spending big amounts, but a lot of small things, sometimes it brings us into a difficult situation, or it brings us to a large amount of money. Here we are asked if this is your case here, get yourself in hand quickly and stop bleeding your own wallet. A wise thing to do sometimes with this card is pay cash. I know for many of you this is something out of the time of the dinosaur, but cash payments, sometimes it can be a solution. Why is that? Well, you put the money, the cash money, in your wallet, and actually you hand it over to the cashier, and you actually have an overview what is there in your wallet. When the money is gone, you realize, yeah, where did I spend it? With the credit card, this is different. It's like there is no limit. So it could be a wise thing and a smart trick to do here for using cash money. Again, you will see, you will balance yourself more out. Of course, credit card companies, it's their wet dreams that cash money is abolished, and also a lot of big companies now push us towards digital money because they control. So if we come in the total digital currency, it will be more difficult here to balance ourselves out. This might not be a good thing here for everybody, because it will bring restrictions and more spending for certain people. So we need to profit as long as we have actually the paper money, and let's hope that the paper money stays available, because it might disappear under pressure of the governments on the long run. Because if we go everything for the digital currency, of course, the government and your bank institutions have total control over your life. But maybe you're not aware of it, but this is the plan, of course, for the future. Anyway, this is the general what I'm saying here. But here we need to stop on our personal level then insignificant disbursement which accumulate in your account. You need to take care of yourself here with this card. And if you control yourself, for instance, by paying cash, you will see that you will save more money. It's by small micro decisions we get there and we get back on our feet. The next card that we are seeing here, it's the card of the cycling process of our life. It's like the moon. Things are coming back, like monthly payments are coming back. These are reoccurrent, but it's also about life's challenges, things that are coming back. Maybe you have faced already difficulties in your life, but if you are, for instance, if you are younger and you still have young children, even babies, we know here that life has a circle, and the child is born and you think, my God, so much expenses, I didn't anticipate that. I will be happy if they are teenagers because the expenses will reduce. But of course, people who are more mature and who have teenagers know this is, of course, the opposite, and this is a no. and it means that, of course, they go into sports, they go into activities, and for these sport and activities, of course, mom and dad need to pay. So this is about that there are cycles in life. Then they go to university, and who pay for university? Well, probably the parents pay for university in most cases. So this is about the cycle. So things are coming back, and everything has a time and a place. This is what we are seeing here. Here with this card also, it's about that we don't postpone, even in these difficult times, for making certain savings. I'm aware of the inflation. I'm aware that everything is getting more expensive due to the war in Ukraine, due to the so-called viruses. There are all kinds of circumstances, and also we are confronted now with this inflation. So it's difficult, but still here we are encouraged here to make some savings to balance ourselves out here, because there could be something unexpected appearing on your doorstep. So don't count on your financial luck, count on yourself here and get control over your money. This is what this card is about, because everything comes back. Of course, the times will improve. Let's hope so, that the times improve for the future. If we don't get too much control, they will. The next card that we are seeing here is the card of heritage. What does this card tell us? Well, it tells us in general not to rely on others. And alas, I come always to the same conclusion here with the reading here for Aquarius. Mostly they are a sign for the future. They see sometimes things in the future that other people cannot. They have ideas that are not reachable for everybody. Maybe this is why this reading is here for you. Anyway, we see here that we cannot rely on others. What does that mean, not to rely on others? Well, not rely on our parents, not rely on people who help us. We need to become more independent here, especially for your sign here. A lot of people have, a lot of countries have developed immense debts due to COVID. Now they support the wars, and it means for now, you cannot see it yet, but in the future, you will see that these debts, if you have debts on your credit cards, you need to pay them back. If your country made debts for medication, for vaccines, who pays these debts? Well, look in the mirror and you see the answer. Of course, this need to pay back, and it has a negative effect on the housekeeping of the country. So this need to pay back, and you will be the one who paying this back. So here we need to be very careful with calculating on pensions. If you rely on your government 100% and everything will be hunky-dory, be careful here with this card. If I see this on the long run, we need to, I know this is only for a month, but I see this also in the long run. Be careful here not to rely on others, because there could be something going on that you did not expect. These debts need to be paid back. Anyway, we see here also that we cannot rely on our parents. For instance, if you're expecting some heritage, this is the simple example of this card, maybe it don't turn out as you think it would be. Maybe instead of that your parents would give the money to you, maybe they live much longer than you anticipated and they decide to go to a retirement home, but if they turn sick, it needs to be paid, and they will live much longer, thank God for that, for their old age. But it also comes with something else. It means they will need their money for their survival. So here with this card, see, we cannot anticipate, we cannot rely on our parents, as if I can use this example, for your balancing yourself out here. So be wise, rely on yourself here with this card. And also, we need to anticipate here with this card that, for instance, if you only have one parent left, they can meet somebody else. For instance, they meet a neighbor, they want to start a new life with this neighbor, and it could influence your finances. Maybe they meet somebody on the internet. We need to incalculate here, and we need to rely in general here with this card on ourselves here. It's very important that we rely on ourselves. So plan your life independently, especially your old days, especially your future here, because some changes could come up here that you did not anticipate. So my Aquarius friends, this is all for now. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short financial card reading. If you want more information for your sign for the month to come, you can also check my Lenormand card readings. These are very much into details. Of course, they will require more of your time, but of course, the information will come with it. And also I have the spiritual card readings. These are more like guides. If there is a certain spiritual problem in your life, if you have certain issues, or if you have certain friendships you're not sure of, or you want to make new friendship, this is all in these cards. You can see there if there is something up for you. There are more like guides for your life. Anyway, my Aquarius friends, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for considering subscribing, and we see each other next time. Bye bye for now.